traders, welcome back to our channel. I'm Kenya with BK Trading Academy, and in today's training I'm going to take you guys live inside of New York session and show you how I find profitable scalping opportunities on the 15-minute time frame. So if you are a scalper, listen up because you're going to love this. It is super simple, super easy, and profitable. So let's go ahead and hop right in and get started.
Yeah, I know I got problems, and I don't know where to go. I don't want to put the blame on you.
All right, so it is live in the New York session. So I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to trade the morning breakout of New York session, or whether you're in London or Asian or whatever it is. I'm going to show you exactly how you would plan for it, okay? So I am on the monthly time frame of Euro AUD, and let's just kind of analyze this price action a bit. So one thing that you will see is that on the monthly time frame, price is in an uptrend. So we previously were in a downtrend. We formed a double bottom here at a nice little demand zone, and then we saw our reversal happen here on the monthly. So this happened early August of 2022, and since then the market has been pretty much growing to the upside. So now one thing that we notice is that for the past 4 consecutive months or so, we've failed to break these highs right here. And now we're in a nice little supply area, right? Where selling pressure is bound to come in. Now we do have to keep in mind that we have this price action here to the left, and therefore we could have saw price move higher. However, this was an indication that price was going to move lower. So we saw declining highs. So now that we see that, what we want to just keep our mind fixed on is our previous monthly high, and we want to note where that is. And then we want to make note of our previous monthly lows. So one thing that you'll see right now is that price is retesting our previous monthly lows. And if we move this zone out to the left and just extend it a bit, we can see that we've had a rejective strong resistance area here from back in August of 21, and again in December of 21, and again in February of 2022. We then had support at, this was in May 2023, and then you can just see the cluster of support here. So price has pretty much wicked off this area multiple times. So we want to be mindful of this on the lower time frame. So what I'm going to do is continue to drill down, and I'm going to make sense of this price action. So one thing that I see here is that we definitely do have a head and shoulder here on the weekly, and this is an indication that we could be seeing a potential reversal. So we are at the neckline of that pattern right now. However, price has fallen dramatically over the last 3 weeks or so. So now we are at a very strong support where price hasn't been since September. We're now in December. So more than likely price is going to bounce to the upside from this area on the lower time frame. So if I am a scalper, for example, I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm going to continue to drill lower and lower and lower. And if I'm an intraday trader, I can also take advantage of this opportunity as well. So now you can see price acting as support on the daily. And remember, we started from the higher time frame, so I'm just kind of working my way down to find an opportunity. So regardless of your trading style, for example, if you are an intraday trader, you could trade off the 8-hour or the 4-hour. And now you can see here, if you use, for example, our channel strategy, this would be your channel on the 8-hour. You'd be trading from the bottom of the channel, and then you'd be looking for your opportunity. So you're looking for price to move from support. So you would have bought from this support here, and you could have placed your stop loss comfortably below the 8-hour candle here, and then outside of your trend line support. And you would take profit in the middle of the channel. So let's just measure from the bottom. If you got in here at support and you took this to the middle of the 8-hour channel, that's already 143 pips. So we could really go to about at least 100 pips or so. You should be good there for Euro AUD. I think you could definitely get that. And if I add my 50 period moving average, you can see prices above or outside of the channel. So to the middle would be realistic, and you can see about the middle of the channel is also a previous zone here where the price served as support, and again it came back and served as support and resistance. So right before that area will be a nice little TP there. Okay, well, let's continue to move lower, because what if we are scalping the market? What are we going to look for? So we're going to continue to drill lower, and let's go to, for example, our 30-minute or our 15-minute. So with our channel strategy, for example, you can see here that you sort of have a bearish flag formation on the 30-minute, but price is right at support. And remember, we marked this up on the higher time frame. So I'm going to put my 50 period moving average on there. You can see that price is right at that 50 period moving average. And I'm just going to go ahead and remove my zones, and I'm going to go down to the 15-minute. So now you can see on the 15-minute, we can pretty much do this. So here's our channel on the 15-minute. I'm just going to move it out just to give it enough room. I'm going to go ahead and draw my channel. And if you look at the manual that we have on our website, if you have the training manual, then you can follow along in the training manual where I lay out the section for scalping. So you're going to find your directional bias on the time frame you're trading, right? So first thing we did was we started out finding the levels to trade from. So we started from the monthly, weekly, and we worked our way down. Now as a scalper, you can pretty much go off of the daily. So let's just go back to the daily really quickly. If we were on the daily, notice that we have a downtrend on the daily. So preferably if we are buying, we want to be buying with the overall directional trend. So it's safer to be buying with, for example, if this is a downtrend on the daily, it's safer to be selling on the daily. However, the reason why we are buying is because we see that price is at a very strong demand zone and it has already fallen hundreds of pips over the last couple of days or so. Okay. So on the daily, we are due for a correction. And this is why you're seeing price react from this area here right at 1.6270. So here, and notice here, this was our rejective support back in July of 23. Okay, so now, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and go down to the 15-minute, and what you're going to be looking for when the session starts, because we want to be right at the market open, watching what price is going to do, right? So we are going to trap the price inside of a channel. We already found our levels, which I'm going to put back on here shortly, but this would be our potential move. So if we are scalping, we are buying off of this 15-minute support right here. We're looking for price to stay above the 50 period moving average. This is our support zone, and we will put our stop loss right below the 50 period moving average. So this would be our entry right here at about 1.6334 right there. And then let's just count. So we're going to count from here and count below the 50 period moving average. So we want to put it comfortably below structure. So I would say at least about a 17 pip stop loss is sufficient. Because if the trade breaks, so if it breaks below the 50 period moving average and outside of our channel, the trade is no longer valid. But we don't want to cut a loss too quickly. So what we want to do is look left, find structure, which is right here. And then we want to put our stop loss below that structure, below the trend line support and outside or below the 50 period moving average. So now what you can do is you get in at support and then you look to take profit at the middle of the channel if you are scalping. Okay, so you can see that if you would have gotten in, so it's already a little bit past 30 minutes past market open or so you can see price went up a few pips and now it's pulling back a little bit, right? You also want to make sure that whatever pair you're trading, pair is volatile during the time that you trade, and then you won't be in those trades for a very long time when you're scalping. But realistically, you could get in at this support right here. You would take profit at the middle of the channel for about maybe 22 pips or so, or you probably even could take it to 30 pips or so. So you can scalp just to the middle of the channel. So risking, 17 pips to make possibly maybe 30, 35 pips or so, and you can do that with multiple positions. That would be a good scalp position. So let's just kind of keep our eyes on this one. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pause during this video and come back to show you how this trade actually plays out. So now that you can see that price has pulled back and it has formed another wick, and then you can see price starting to push up. So depending on your scalping style, you could have gotten in this and you could have traded a few positions for roughly up to 13 pips. You could have taken profit, the price pulled back again. What you want to do is you want to study this and you want to journal exactly what happens. So step by step, you got in, you took profit on a few positions up to, let's say, 10 pips. The price pulled back. This will help you to be able to know when to get in, how often price pulls back, how many re-entry possibilities you might have, okay? So I just wanted to show you exactly how to start from the higher time frame, work your way down. And again, I'm just going to review really quickly. So on the monthly, notice that we are in an uptrend and price is at monthly structure. Okay. So that is why we are focused on this area. Now there is potential, for example, that price could have pushed even lower because look at all of this wick rejective action, right? So we want to be mindful of that. And we need to look on the lower time frame to see exactly where price is holding firm support. So as we do that, we continue to drill down. If you are a short-term swing trader or let's say intraday trader, you're going to focus more on the daily, okay? More on the daily, even the weekly. You can look at the weekly and look at your levels. Now look here, this is just all a liquidity grab in my opinion. Prices pretty much oversold. You can see right here, this often happens where you have price come to a very strong demand zone and usually price dips below it and then strongly rejects from the bottom and pushes up. This is just collecting stop losses all below here. So this is at least 50 pips below the structure. Yep, about roughly 60 pips. So most intraday traders are using a stop loss of about that. And this is why I preferably do not like tight stop losses unless I see that there's a lot of structure here to the left and price could potentially continue to dip. Otherwise, I don't really like to put stops right in strong supply and demand zones because I know that they're liquidity grab areas. Usually I will set additional positions down below that area for a buy or a sell if I'm trading in the opposite direction. Okay, so remember your particular trading style is going to determine which time frame you execute on. If you're a scalper, you can go as low as a 30-minute or 15-minute. Really, the 15-minute is ideal in my opinion. And then after you have your level, so we already identified our level, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and pop that level back on here. So here is your support / previous resistance. We want to see that price stays above that 50-period moving average. After we have our level, we're going to capture the price inside of a channel. Okay, so here's our channel right here. And then you'll notice in the training manual that we also talk about confluences. So you can use the Fibonacci retracement for a confluence if you want. If you're not as knowledgeable of the Fibonacci retracement tool, you can also use flag patterns. So what you're going to notice on this 15-minute time frame is that you have a move up, you have a pullback or a flag. You have a move up and you have a pullback or a flag. Okay, so not perfectly drawn, but that's your flag. And price is moving from support. So simple as that, guys. Okay, so that is how you execute. And basically what you want to be looking for on this lower time frame, you want to see that price has come down. If you're looking to buy, price has come down into a very strong reversal zone. So reversal, reversal in the past, strong reversal, reversal, reversal. And you have multiple confluences, prices wicking off the zone, okay? It's wicking off the zone. And then you have a bullish candle forming. You buy, no thought about it. You push your stop loss comfortably below the channel and below the 50-period moving average. Always look at structure to the left. Drop your stop loss below that, okay? Just make sure that your potential reward outweighs your risk. So guys, I hope that is helpful for you. I just wanted to show you how to trade the morning breakout using price action channel strategy or whatever strategy you trade, honestly. But this is just a rules-based strategy that I wanted to show you that works very consistently profitable, and it is an amazing strategy. For information on this strategy, if you would like to get the training manual, simply go to bktradingacademy.com. You're going to click on products, and then you're going to find the price action channel strategy manual, which is the second option right to the right at the moment of this recording. Just find price action channel strategy no matter what date you're looking at this video. And this will give you the training guide. So for every strategy that we teach, we produce training manuals to help you master the strategy so that you know exactly what you're doing. So we put every single thing that you need to know about that strategy. How to mark your charts, how to find structure, how to place your stop loss, how to manage your stop loss, how to take profit. We have many visual details inside of this manual. So guys, comment below. Let me know if you have any questions. If you are new here, I want to welcome you to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and you'll get content like this directly sent to your email when we do upload. Also check out all of our external links to Telegram and also TradingView in our profile, and you will get linked to all of our amazing platforms and stay up to date. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great one, and I will see you in the next video.
Yeah, I know I got problems, and I don't know where to go. I don't wanna put the blame on you.